Hello YouTube again. So a bit of a different angle. I'm sitting in a chair because I'm going to be showing my Rubik's Cube collection. I know how to solve a Rubik's Cube and a few others. So yeah, let's get into it. I have about 30 puzzles, and I know how to solve all of them except for 2 or 3. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first one is a 2x2x3, so or a 2x3x3, sorry. So 2x3x3, and yeah, it's really cool. I have the bag down here, that's why I'm bending down. So the next one is a 3x3 made by Cyclone Boys, and it's really nice. It's stickerless. So yeah. And I have 2 of them actually, so this is my other one. It's the exact same. I just have 2. I'm probably going to mod one of them. I'm not sure. So this is a Scube, Moyu Scube. So it turns on the corners like that. And yeah, it's really nice. And I have a glow-in-the-dark, dropped it, 2x2 made by YJ, I believe. And yeah, it doesn't turn that well, but it's really nice. So this is my 2x3. So it's 2x2x3, and yeah, it's a really fun solve. It's really nice and pretty cool. So this is my mini Moyu Oolong. It's pretty tight, and I don't really play with it that much, but it would be good for one-handed solves, if you did that. I don't. I'm not really good enough to do a competition. Like, anyone can do a competition, but I'm pretty slow. My best solve on a regular 3x3 is 24.6 seconds. So yeah, I guess that's okay. The world record is around like 4.5, I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Here is a stickerless transparent Oolong, I think. And it's really nice. So yeah, let's move on. This is a 1x3x3. So it's 1x3, or yeah, sorry, 1x3x3. It turns like this, and these are actually called floppy cubes, but this one is a super floppy cube because it'll shapeshift like that. See, so yeah, it's pretty cool. It's just fun to fidget with. Next, this is one of the cubes that I can't solve. It's a Fisher 4x4x6, and I got it in a loot crate, or sorry, not a loot crate, a puzzle crate. Excuse me. And maybe I'll link that in the description. So yeah, if you want to check it out, every month, if you subscribe, you'll be sent a puzzle, like this or another twisty puzzle, and yeah, they'll send it to you for $35, and normally they're worth more than $35. Like this one, I think on the cubicle.us, which is a cubing website, I think this is $38, so that's really good, plus the shipping. So you get your money's worth, which I think is really cool. So I can't solve this one. This is one of the 2 or 3 that I can't solve. So this isn't a twisty puzzle, but it's, you know, a puzzle. My dog is doing something weird. Truman, come here. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down, bud. Truman, lay down. Sorry about that. So this is a 15 puzzle, where you move the numbers around. I know how to solve it, but I don't really want to scramble it right now. And also some of the pieces have fallen out, because it's pretty easy to do that. But yeah, this is a 15 puzzle. I hope you're able to see these puzzles. I'm so sorry if you can't. Maybe I'll, you know, do separate videos on them. I don't know. So I have a lot of dollar store 3x3s that my friends have given me or that I've gotten so that I can mod them. I haven't modded any puzzles yet because I don't have any epoxy sculpt. But I will be getting some in the near future, which is pretty cool. So this is actually a really good dollar store 3x3, like it's hand trickable, like that. Normally dollar store 3x3s aren't really that good, but yeah, my dad gave this to me in a stocking stuffer for Christmas. So yeah, it's sort of nice to play around with. I'm probably going to mod it once I get the epoxy sculpt, but yeah, we'll see. So my favorite animal is an elephant, and my mom saw this and she decided to get it for me. This is an elephant 2x2, so it turns exactly like a 2x2. It's just shaped like an elephant, so it shapeshifts and does some really weird patterns. Let me show you one. Look at that. Isn't that so weird? I hope you're able to see that. So here is my favorite 3x3 puzzle. It's the GE Volk 3, and it's a really, really nice puzzle. It's stickerless, and it's really cool. I actually have its brother right here. It's a limited edition. Let's see if I can get it out. I keep it in the box. So this is just another Volk 3, but it's limited edition, mint color. And I haven't really played around with it, so it's still in prime condition. And yeah, I really like it. And I just keep it in its box, so let me put it back real quick. Truman, come here. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my dog under control. He's just playing around. Okay, Truman, lay down. Lay down. Okay. Sorry about that. I can't edit it out because I don't have any editing software and I don't know how to edit. So I have 3 Rubik's brand Rubik's Cubes, and this is one of them. And this one I actually sanded it, so it's a lot easier to take the pieces out, just like that, and I can just put them back in. So yeah, that's one of 3 regular sized Rubik's brand 3x3s. Here is my miniature Rubik's brand 3x3. You can see how small it is in my hand, if I guess you can. And it definitely doesn't turn that well. It's like you have to grab it and turn it really slowly. I did have it explode once and I had to put it back together, and that was sort of a pain. But yeah, that's the mini Rubik's brand 3x3. Here's another Rubik's brand regular size 3x3. The other one that I showed you had tiles. This one just has stickers. And it doesn't turn that well. I haven't done anything to it. I might mod it or take a sandpaper to it. I don't know. We'll see. This is another dollar store 3x3, and I made this when I was a lot younger, and I was just playing around. I didn't measure any of it, but I covered this one in duct tape. So we have pink, rainbow, regular, white, mustache, leopard prints, and pickles. Yeah, it didn't really turn out that well. Like you can see, they're really badly cut stickers. Oh, there's a dragonfly flying around. Sorry about that. This is another puzzle that I can't solve. It's called the YJ Axis Cube, and it turns like this, and you can shapeshift it. It looks really crazy. Let's see if I can get it to shapeshift. Yeah, see, like that. It's crazy. Sorry, I can't really show you that well. But yeah, this is one I can't solve, but I hope I can learn how to solve it pretty soon. I know there's some tutorials on YouTube and stuff, so I'll probably look it up and try to solve it. Oh, this is another Moyu cube, but this one is magnetic. So there's magnets in there instead of ball bearings. So it'll just click into place like that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. This is a Chi Thunderclap. It's my first 3x3 speed cube, and I love it, but I don't use it as my main. And it's pretty dirty in there. I took it to a camp that I went to one time, and there was lots of dirt there, and it got in there, and I've never taken the time to clean it out, so now it's pretty sluggish. Here is another puzzle that I got in Loot Crate. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I keep calling it Loot Crate. It's called Puzzle Crate. I will link it in the description, as I said before. So this is the limited edition metallized, or metallicized, I guess, 2x2 egg, and it's very clicky, as you can see. And the caps do come off really easily. I just can just put them back on like that. I can just no effort put into that. So I'm gonna probably super glue them down because I don't really care about the tensions. It is more of a show off item than solve item. So I'm gonna have to take super glue to that so they don't keep popping off. So next is a Yukshin 3x3, and this one is actually signed by Kevin Hayes. It's worn off because I've solved on this after he signed it, but it was signed by Kevin Hayes right there, and I think that's really cool. If you don't know, he's a world-class speed cuber, and I don't know if he holds any records right now, but he's better with bigger puzzles like 6x6 and 7x7s, which I think is really cool, and I met him at a competition. This is a Chi Ivy cube. It turns on its corners a lot like this cube, and yeah, it's really simple, and I got it in the Puzzle Crate. Said it right that time. So this is a gray Moyu Tanglong, and I really like it. I've used it as my main for a while, but then I switched over to the Vault 3, and I recently put some mystery lube in it that I got in a Puzzle Crate, and it made it really sluggish, so I might have to clean that out because I don't really like them being sluggish. I like them being really quick. Sorry, my dog's over here again doing something weird. Truman, come here. Lay down. Lay down. Sorry about that. So here's a 2x2. It's stickerless and transparent like the 3x3 that I showed earlier. And I think it's a Lingpo 2x2. Moyu Lingpo. It's not competition legal because they only allow stickerless and stickered. And this is transparent, and so you could cheat and like see the colors. Like on the white, it's really easy to see what other colors are there. So yeah, Truman, lay down. Thank you. Good boy. So this is a Rubik's brand 4x4. It's really bad. Like you can hear how bad that sounds. But I have learned 4x4 on it. And yeah, I'll probably be getting an actual speed cube 4x4 in the future. But yeah, this is the cube that I learned 4x4 on. And I can't really solve it that quickly, obviously, because it turns really bad. But yeah, it's nice. My grandparents got it for me for Christmas, which I think is really cool. So this is the Shengshao mirror block, or bump cube, where basically the center where all the pieces come together to form the cube is off center. So it's closest to this corner here and farthest away from this corner, so it makes really weird looking shapes and patterns. And whenever I take it to school, people are like, whoa, what is that? And yeah, I think it's really cool. So this is what it looks like in checkerboard pattern. So let me just get it out of that real quick. It doesn't really turn the best because I have it on pretty tight tensions, and there's no gaps in between the pieces, but that's okay. I don't really speed cube with that. So this is my last Rubik's brand, full size 3x3. It's got tiles, and this was my first ever Rubik's cube that I got. And it's pretty bad, but I love it. It's how I learned how to solve and how I got into this hobby. So yeah. And after this, there are two more. So this is the picture cube, and this is the last one that I can't really solve. I mean, I can solve a 3x3. It is a 3x3, but as you can see, the centers are not oriented correctly on some of the pictures. And I can do all of them except for the last layer, and I don't know how to orient it, so I'll have to look up the algorithm for that, but I just haven't really taken the time. So yeah, I might mod this one too, because it is dollar store quality, and some of the caps aren't even in there. See, this piece is hollow, and this piece is not. I don't know why they do that, but yeah. So this one doesn't really count as a puzzle, but I do put it in my collection rack, and it's a Rubik's Cube stress toy. And yeah, it's not the size of a normal 3x3, it's a lot smaller, as you can see. But yeah, it's a nice stress toy. And then the last cube in my collection is my Feng Shui Xishuang tiled 2x2. And it was the first ever 2x2 that I got. It's not competition legal, so none of my 2x2s are competition legal, which is really sad because the glow in the dark counts as transparent, and then I have the stickless transparent, and then this is tiled. So none of them are competition legal, but that's okay. So yeah, this is my first ever 2x2, and I learned how to solve 2x2 on it, and yeah, it turns really well. So I'll just show you the pile down here. Yep, this is just the pile of 3x3s. What do you think, Truman? You're cute. So yeah, thanks for watching my video. I know it's pretty long, so sorry about that. But I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, see you later.